awkward white guy dance party will not be seen tonight, so that we may bring you the following episode of Almost Live.
Hi, I'm Jeff Smulyan, owner of the Seattle Mariners. I've been a little upset lately by critics who say I haven't clearly stated what I need to keep the Mariners in Seattle. Okay, here are my demands. 1, $16 million. 2, by tomorrow. And what happens if I don't get the money? Will I move the team to Florida? No, that would be too easy. I'll tell you what I'll do. If I don't see $16 million by tomorrow at this time, I'll kill the moose. And don't think I won't do it. In fact, last week the moose was taken to an undisclosed location where he's in good health but a little cranky. So here's the deal. If you love the moose, and I'm talking to you kids, animal lovers, Boeing workers in neon hats, or anyone who's a big fan of really lame sports mascots, send your money in small unmarked bills to Don't Blow Away the Moose. C.O. me, Jeff Smulyan at the Kingdom. And if you don't think I'm crazy enough to do it, remember, I'm paying Dave Valley $1 million a year. Think about that for you.
It's Almost Live with Tracy Conway, Bob Nelson, Bill Nye, Bill Stainton, Steve Wilson, and Ed Wyatt, and starring John Keister. And I'm your announcer for this new season of Almost Live. And I've been with the show from the start, 7 years ago, and I guess I'm pretty much of an institution around here. Sort of the grand old man, you might say, the venerable and respected stalwart.
Shut up and introduce Keister.
Okay. And now, here he is. Keister.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, welcome to Almost Live. We're back from summer vacation, and right away, I've got to say I'm very disappointed. Now, we were off the air for a few months, and what happens? Seattle, most livable city, drops to 49th place in the Money Magazine poll. Did you see this? Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what I say. Bremerton and Tacoma have moved ahead of us. It's true. Read it. Well, Bremerton, of course, has nuclear superiority over us, so I guess, we got to give them that one. We don't want to get them angry. And, well, the judges say they like Tacoma because it has the most affordable ammunition in the country. Did you know that? And if you live there, it's an easy commute to Fife, so I can see the reasoning there. But you know who they say is the #1 now, the most livable city in America? Anybody see this? Provo, Utah. A big factor in the standings this year is how close you live to the Osmond family, apparently. But the real clincher is that since everyone in Provo is a Mormon, there are no Mormons knocking on your door Saturday morning to try to get you to become a Mormon. See, they go to every other city to do that. No. That's just a joke. Now, if there are any Mormons watching who are offended by that, remember, we're all human. And besides, you should be watching Cairo. You own that station. The Mormon Church owns Cairo. In fact, I think you local Mormons should write to the church elders down there in Utah and ask them what's the deal with this new Inside Line show on Cairo. I mean, you're paying for it. Ask them to take a close look at it. Okay, anyway, no, dig deep for Cairo, really. Come on. Okay, anyway, we were wondering why we slipped so much in the rankings. So we called Money Magazine, and they sent us a list of reasons why they marked us down. Now, for example, the Money Magazine editors thought that the bite of Seattle was some kind of venereal disease, which is totally wrong. Now, during their complimentary cruise, the ferry captain wouldn't pass around any of the good stuff. Also, the bridges sometimes fall down when it's windy around here. They didn't like that. Also, the scenery everywhere is marred by unsightly coffee stains. We got points deducted because Mayor Rice didn't use a #2 pencil on the form. And finally, too many Seattleites said their favorite food was Dick's, which is just... right at all. So those are the reasons. Anyway, we're very happy to be back for our 8th season because, you know, some shows didn't make it back. The very popular 30-something, for example, that was canceled, but that's okay. Oh, that's great. That's okay because the cast regrouped and they put together a new show that we're really excited about. In fact, we've got a special sneak preview of it that we'd like to show you right now.
No, this isn't fair, Michael. You and Elliot, you have your careers. Now, I am stuck here every day with the kids. We're not an equal partnership, Michael. My needs aren't being met. I don't feel fulfilled. Michael, I need more.
Well, how about some Jiffy Pop, Hope?
Nerdy Something, brought to you by Microsoft Shampoo for that greasy, matted look that says, I've been up all night hacking. Dave's Radio Dispatched Eyeglass Repair. You break them, we'll tape them. And American Plastics, makers of fine pocket protectors for 20 years. And now, back to Nerdy Something.
Got you, Frank.
Mike, please let me direct this commercial. Come on, you know I can do it. You know I can. It's right for me. It's right for you.
Elliot, look, it's Gary's ghost. Wow. Hey, Gary's ghost. Hey, you have something on your shirt.
I don't know, Ellen. Elliot set me up with this guy, and I'm afraid he's going to be a real nerd. I'm going to go on a blind date with him. I'm worried. Oh, God. Here he is. I'll talk to you later, okay?
I'm Alyssa.
Hi.
I'm Roger.
Oh, thank God you're normal.
I was just doing my Kevin Costner imitation. Here's John Wayne.
Well, sir, how's it go, Pilgrim?
Come on, I'll do some more in the car.
Stedman, Weston, I spoke with a client today. I believe we have a problem.
Okay, stay with us. We've got a great show, and we'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Michael Jordan. I've been asked to endorse a lot of fine products, and I've just been asked to endorse King Television's Almost Live show. No way. No.
Morning, Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Morning, Tommy.
How's it going, Tom?
Say, have you been left behind in today's computer revolution? Do your attempts to deal with high technology look like this?
Hey, how do you turn this thing on?
Then it's time for you to discover the most user-friendly computer on the market, the Apple Keith. The Keith comes with keyboard, external disk drive, and key. That's right. As part of the package, you'll get your own personal computer geek.
Hey, where do we live?
In Magnolia.
Cool.
Keith tackles the tough computer tasks, allowing you to get on with your life.
Hey, it looks great. I'm gonna go watch the game.
I'm going to put in about 8 more hours, and then I'll be finished.
Hi, Keith.
And there's absolutely no chance he'll hit on your girlfriend. When Keith starts to wind down, it's easy to get him re-energized. There, good as new. And at the end of a long day of computing, if he does need a little sleep, he'll stay out of the way. And when you need an upgrade in computing power, trade in your Keith for Apple's most powerful user-friendly computer, the Leonard. The Leonard gives you these added benefits. He doesn't say, cool, all the time. He takes at least 3 showers per week, He won't tell hard disk jokes at your parties. He knows Bill Gates' home phone number, and he pays for his own tofu and Cheetos. So join the high-tech world with personal computers that are really personal. The Apple Key.
And now, you can change your life with wonderful discoveries. Hello, I'm Marvin Cutler, and welcome to Wonderful Discoveries. If you're like most people, you're concerned that dry, wrinkled skin may be making you look older than you really are. Would you believe now there's a medically proven miracle cream that can make you look years younger? If you do, you're a fool. Because that kind of stuff does not work. It never has worked. Fact of the matter is, people who spend time and money worrying about their physical appearance are only fooling themselves anyway. Because real satisfaction comes from financial security. And now there's a way to get that kind of financial security for you and your family. And it costs you absolutely nothing. Sound good? You're a fool. That something-for-nothing routine is the biggest sham going, and only a pin-headed fool is ever going to fall for that kind of flim-flam stuff in the first place. Well, enough of this little charade. You get the idea. Actually, my real name is Lieutenant Donald Wells. And believe me, as a policeman, I see schemes and scams like the ones I just mentioned every day. Frauds and swindles all designed to feed on the all-too-ready gullibility of fools. People quick to believe just about anything. Like that I'm a police officer named Donald Wells. I'm not. I'm a trained and licensed behavioral scientist, Dr. Walter McGinn. And I help fools every day, people just like you, effectively, confidentially. Listen to this anonymous testimony.
I know I'm a fool, but nobody ever has to know, because I trust Dr. McGinn to keep my secret safe.
She was a fool to think that wasn't going to happen. But she's not alone. Lots of people are fools, and most of them don't even know it. While some people who do think they're fools are sometimes wrong, though usually they're right, which is unusual for a fool. In fact, statistics show that perhaps 1 out of 3 people may be a fool. But there's good news. You don't have to be a fool any longer. I'm here to help.
Can you help me?
Look, I can't help everyone. But I might be able to help you. Send for this pamphlet. It's filled with pictures and words. Big pictures, little words that even a fool can understand. And it is absolutely free. Think of it. A tiny little free pamphlet that can keep you from ever being fooled again. To get your free pamphlet, just send $89.95 for postage and handling to Nobody's Fool, Box 7. Wait a minute. I got a better idea. Those fools at the post office are just going to slow things down. Put the money, the cash, in an envelope and drop it off here at the TV station with my name on it, Dr. Walter McGinn. Or maybe just Walt would be okay. And if you drop off, say, 4 times that amount of money, we'll give you 3 free pamphlets. 1 for you, 1 for a friend. Do it today. Don't be a fool.
Good morning.
My name's Paul Weller.
Paul Weller.
I'm interested in opening an account.
Opening an account?
Joint checking for me and my wife.
Joint checking for you and your wife?
And we have $1,000.
$1,000?
We'd like to deposit that today.
Deposit that today?
Right.
Right.
Is there a form I need to fill out?
Form you need to fill out?
Right.
Right.
Goo 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 gaga.
Goo 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 gaga?
Goo goo geeky gaga.
It's time once again for Great Butts, a celebration of the male behind with your host, Wendy White.
Hi, I'm Wendy White.
It's such a beautiful day out today. I thought maybe we'd take a little stroll before we start our usual segments. Oh, Karen, quick, get that one right there. Wonderful. Ooh, what do we have here? Hello, I'm Wendy White.
Hi.
Hi there. You look like you might be from out of town.
Yeah, visiting from San Diego.
Oh, terrific. Well, listen, what do you think of some of our more unusual architecture here?
I haven't really thought about it, but it's pretty neat now that you point it out.
Don't you think it's exceptional?
Oh, yeah.
Take a look at this building right over here.
That one? It's
Yeah,
great.
that one.
Wow, that is beautiful. Yeah.
Thanks so much for giving us your comments.
Oh, sure.
Enjoy your stay.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye. Woof.
This week's video pick, a classic, Lethal Weapon. 8 minutes and 22 seconds in, Mel waking up in the morning. I give it 4.5 butts. Also recently released, Kevin Costner in Dances with Wolves. Coming out of the pond, prime. But remember, in Robin Hood, that's not Kevin's butt. That's a stunt butt. Don't be fooled. We'll be right back with great butts.
Now available on newsstands, it's Business Butt Magazine, the must-read for every career woman, this month featuring those cute little Microsoft behinds. Choosing a law firm with the emphasis on firm. Our readers poll, is it okay to hire a guy just because he has a nice rear end? And this month's centerfold spread, the best buns in banking. So get out and grab a business butt today.
Now it's time for Where the Butts Are. This week's tip, the Kingdome. If you really like tight ends, check out a Seahawks game. An end zone seat is great for watching huddles and goal line stands. The 50-yard line is best for catching the sideline action. But with a good pair of binoculars, there's really not a bad seat in the house. Well, that's it for today's show, but be sure to join... Karen, there he goes again. Get him. Oh, well. There's plenty more where that came from. See you next week.
Good evening and welcome to the John Report. I'm John. Here's my report. Renton city officials say that voter turnout of under 22% in the last 2 elections is due to a freak coincidence. They explained that residents were distracted because both elections fell on the all-you-can-eat day at the Renton Sizzler. KJR Radio has changed to a sports talk format. As a tribute to the old KJR, however, callers may only discuss sporting events that happened in the 60s. Microsoft's Bill Gates has introduced a new computer program designed for people who are intimidated by computers. His next project will be a program for people who are intimidated by good hairstylists. Seattle Mayor Norm Rice is trying to balance the city budget by legalizing pull tabs and punch cards. He also wants to raise money by selling pickled eggs, Slim Jims, and beer nuts. A Cystic Fibrosis Foundation will give the Mariners the Breath of Life Award. Mariners owner Jeff Schmullian announced that the team would be more than happy to accept any other Breath of Life awards. In a related story, a recent poll on the Seattle Mariners revealed that 44% of the people feel the team will leave town, 38% believe it will stay, and 18% think owner Jeff Schmullian should have married Monica Hart while he still had some money. A Port Townsend woman was fined for buying 7 kegs of beer for a Port Townsend high school party. The woman claimed she thought the kids were adults because none of them had jobs. It was recently found that a renovated ferry's engine is too powerful for its propeller. Ferry officials were confused when an expert explained that it was like putting a V8 engine in a Model A. However, they instantly understood when he compared it to putting 5 ounces of gin in a martini. Finally, local McDonald's restaurants may soon allow customers to use credit cards. The company feels it's only fair that diners shouldn't have to pay for their Chicken McNuggets until they're fully digested. This has been the John Report. Thank you, and we'll be right back. just about all the time we have this week. We'd love you out there, you folks out there, we'd love to have you join us here in the audience. If you want tickets, call the number that's just, there, it just came up. Call that number there. You guys had a good time, right? Wouldn't you like these people to join in? We'd love to have you here. So that's all for this week. See you next week. Bye-bye. Bye.
Promotional consideration for Almost Live provided by Pizzeria Pagliacci, featuring traditional and gourmet pizza by the slice. Pizzeria Pagliacci, rated Seattle's best pizza.